Misogyny is defined as a hatred, dislike or prejudice against women, often involving stereotypes and double standards, usually meaning that different rules are applied to men than women. And as the expert in misogyny that I am, I decided that today would finally be the day where I would get to talk about the most misogynistic songs ever created. Only rules are that the song has to have been created with the sole purpose of being against women, and, unless an exception is made for it, there can't be any repeat artists. So with that being said, let's get right into it.
SpongeBob, the fuck wrong with you? I'm on that good cushion alcohol, nigga.
Let's start with the song that went diamond in the United States and, of course, I'm talking about Lil Wayne's Love Me, the highest charting song from I Am Not a Human Being 2. The basis of the song is where Future and Drake basically say that they don't care about their women as long as they love them back. Then Wayne comes in on the first verse saying that he doesn't care about a relationship and only wants to use the girl for sex. Because if you know Wayne, all he wants is head at the end of the day, and all he does with her is make her have sex with her then kick her out. Might sound fucked up but probably for the best. And in the bridge, he says that even though he might lose a bitch, he doesn't care because he can get another one. This song is definitely a red flag for women, but it's still a good song.
Fucking this bitch! Fuck this bitch, man!
What's wrong with you, man? Shoot this bitch in my shit.
I shouldn't put the bitch in the goddamn box.
While this definitely isn't a full song and rather an interlude, I wanna discuss it real quick while going into the next song. In this interlude, Eazy-E shoots a woman and puts her in the trunk of her car after the others wanna use her services. That is then followed up by One Less Bitch where they kill the women that they are having issues with to get rid of those issues once and for all. But that's not the next song I wanna talk about from this album.
It's the world's biggest dick. Don't matter, just don't matter. It's the world's biggest dick. Don't matter.
On this song, MC Ren describes how he's gonna rape this 14-year-old girl. In the first verse, he says that she'll do anything you want with her as long as you videotape her and have a gang of men around her. This is considered a gangbang and it's disgusting, considering this is a 14-year-old girl we're talking about. In the second verse, he calls her a slut despite her being 14 years old. And in the third verse, he recommends committing battery against a woman in order to rape her. Yikes man. This isn't the only song on the list to mention battery against women, so wait until we get to that one. But this is by far the worst example of doing so.
You can fuck on him as long as you think about me.
A list like this wouldn't be complete without our misogynistic king Future here. So let me put it in perspective. Future is in love with this girl, but the girl is kinda a groupie. She wants to do it with another man. Future doesn't care as she'll let her do it with the other man as long as she thinks about him. She said this via text in the other room where he was in. He then says that he lied to her and that their love was never genuine. He's fine with this though. If I was Future though, I would feel some type of way about it.
You can't make a hoe a housewife, and when it all boils down, you're gonna find in the end.
You close off your best man speech with one song for the bride and groom. So I feel like in this scenario, you have to kind of look at it and be like, well, you want to upset the bride.
What do you have?
A Housewife off of 2001.
Housewife, yeah?
That'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah, if you already had plans of playing that at your wedding, then it might be time to take it out of the playlist. The song itself is another typical bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks song where Corrupt says that you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Meaning you can't wife a bitch who's clearly for the streets. Then Mr. punched his wife in the face and kicked down a door between 1999 and 2000 raps about taking advantage of women. Sound familiar? No, seriously. This man got several sponsorship deals despite having a history of beating women. How is the only question I have for that. Then Hitman comes in talking about how women catch many sexual diseases cause they trick on too many men. Then Corrupt comes in with more lyrics about how women can only be depended on to suck the dick. So yeah, if this is that song a rapper proclaims is dedicated to you, you better start counting your days. I'm pretty sure you all are aware of this electronic song by the group The Prodigy named Smack My Bitch Up. A song about being off the influence of alcohol and beating a woman up. What you may not know is that this song samples Kool Keith's verse on Give the Drummer Some by Ultramagnetic MCs where he also says this.
Change my pitch up, smack my bitch up, change my pitch up, smack my bitch up.
I doubt it's about abusing your spouse, but it still implies some type of abuse regardless.
Mother's Day came around, I ain't get a chance to tell you in person. I sent cards off to my daughters even though.
On this song, Dirk talks about how he has children from multiple different baby mothers and couldn't wish a happy Mother's Day to them all because he has other things going on in his life, like touring and buying jewelry. It's to the point where he's seeing other women and neglecting his own children, where he sees his needs as more important than theirs. He then says that he will try to be a better father in the future, and he will definitely not get to see them for a while because he's still behind bars.
Say she pregnant, let me fuck so I can feed the kid. I know you don't like me, what?
Another song about the main artist feeling like the love they have with a woman isn't genuine and that they are being lied to. This time he says that the only good thing they have together is sex. So when she has a new man, he fucks her while she's pregnant to feed her kids protein? Yeah, no. That's disgusting. Next.
Hit or miss, I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet.
This song is about a female porn star who claimed that she was forced into the industry to make adult movie content. She also gives Muslims a bad rap because of her explicit image, going against many of their morals. These two morons, named Smoke Hajabi and Zeno Carr, who you may recognize from being in my top 100 worst rappers video, decided to come together one day and drop a very misogynistic diss track on her, calling her a whore multiple times. Zeno starts us off by saying that she was doing favors for luxury goods and that porn brands rely on her to return to the industry to make them money, in which he tells her that she better take the call when they do. He then goes after her body count and how many men she slept with. He then says that she should be ashamed of her past and assumes that she almost quit 3 times due to death threats from ISIS over wearing Muslim clothing. Then in Hajabi's verse, she says that she's in a relationship with someone she doesn't even love and implies once again that she's a whore. She also says that she, most likely, can't perform sexual activities anymore because her kitty is more crumpled than an empty bag of Lay's. Hit or miss? I guess this song's a miss, right?
Fuck that nigga that you love so bad.
On this song, Drake calls up an old ex that he may have not had the best relationship with and tells her to leave the man he's currently with to get with him, saying he isn't important. He then says that they can do better because they didn't leave it off on a good note. The woman whose voice messages are on this song, Erica Lee, sued Drake over including them. He won the lawsuit and then bragged about it on his 2016 album Views.
I see your bitch and I take her. I catch your bitch and I rape her.
Police! Help!
It's bad enough that you're taking someone else's girl because you feel selfish, but then sexually assaulting her afterwards. Yeah, no. They need to throw you in jail for the rest of your life for this lyric.
I'm on some robbing nigga shit. Take a nigga bitch, do the dash in the whip. Cut the
Another song where the rapper takes someone's girl. This time he's only interested in having sex with her before he kicks her out because he doesn't love her and loves his money instead. There's also a lyric that seems to have a censored name drop. This is where he implies that he took SOS Mueller's girl and ran off with her, implying that he doesn't do it because he loves her.
I can't even think of a Drake line. Play J. Cole, get the pussy dry.
On this song that did absolutely nothing for the beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, he says that he treats a bad bitch like a fat bitch, which is rather mean coming from him. And as if that wasn't misogynistic enough, he says that J. Cole doesn't get any women. But, like, didn't you lose yours to a white man? Talk about embarrassing.
I'm not racist, it's a preference. And my bitch looking like a reference.
On this song, he talks about how he prefers white women and how it's not a racist thing. Then he says that she uses Bianca as a replica of Kim to imagine himself having sex with her again. Then he talks about their age gap, which is pretty horrendous and not justified whatsoever.
Stop scaring the hoes. Play that shit out and touch their toes. We don't wanna hear that shit no more.
Pretty self-explanatory. Peggy is telling bro to stop playing music that turns women away and to start playing music for them. And from a title like that, obviously it had to make the list.
Now bleed, bitch, bleed! Bleed, bitch, bleed!
As Eminem and Kim planned to have had a healthy relationship given that they just had a daughter, he finds out that she cheated on him with someone else. He takes this as a sign of her not being in love with him, so he gets very mad to the point where they are arguing about it. During the argument, he threatens to hurt her. Then he takes her outside and stabs her to death and shoves her in the trunk of his car. Yeah, He just killed his girlfriend. This is why you never cheat, kids.
I'ma ask her for some head. I don't know that hoe I act like she dead. Insurance on my money like a wreck.
Yet another song where the rapper only wants the girl for sex and nothing else. Thugger claims that he wants no relations because he isn't interested in a relationship anyways and acts like she doesn't exist whenever she gets brought up. This aged poorly because he ended up getting engaged to Mariah the Scientist. And that's it for the most misogynistic songs ever made. If you know any more, please leave them in the comments. And until next time, I'm out this bitch. Peace.